Good evening and welcome to day 4 of the Big County Birdwatch 2024. I'm very tired. Are you tired?
Yes. You look tired. Do
Yes.
I look tired?
Yes. We
Thank you.
both look tired. Excellent. Can you just
Do you know
please
what,
put in the
actually?
chat if you think we look tired?
And if you say yes, we won't talk to you ever again.
No,
How you doing, really? How you doing? All right?
absolutely fine. I had 3.5 hours sleep last night. My own fault. I watched an entire boxing match, and then it got to about 11 o'clock, and then I realized I hadn't done anything to prepare for something we're doing later on tonight. So I was then working on that until 1:30, and then I had to be up really early this morning. So basically, my day has consisted of Red Bull and sugary substances.
Yep.
Mm.
So tomorrow, back on the old straight and narrow tomorrow.
Yep, Red Bull and sugary substances.
Oh, it's a bit of a sad really, isn't it? Because we had a really good, another really good day. But
Yeah,
it's coming to the end. It's coming to the end.
it is. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we've done this now for a few years, haven't we? And every year we say the same thing. We always say we're really tired, which we are, but it's brilliant fun. Um,
Yeah, yeah,
and the main reason that it's brilliant fun, forget the birds, forget the locations, forget the planning. The main reason is because of you guys who've come to the walks and who watching the stuff that we're doing in the evenings as well. So that's the reason we do it, obviously.
yeah,
So yeah, no, huge thank you in advance. We'll say it again later on, but we reckon we've had 120, 150 people attend all the different walks.
yeah,
It's difficult to know exactly how many. Lots of new faces, lots of familiar old faces as well. Not necessarily old, um, but it's been really, really good fun. We really enjoyed it. On top of that, obviously, Steve does some really pretty good planning, and the weather, apart from kind of a little bit of it, has been quite good as well. So yeah,
we've managed to get away with it. I mean, we could have had 4 days of wind and rain, but we've had like three quarters of a
oh,
day of slightly dodgy weather. So fine.
yes, yeah. No, I mean we've been pretty lucky, haven't we? So, and we've seen some birds.
We have.
Hmm.
Yep, we have.
We've seen lots of
Yes,
birds.
it was good. What do we do
Yeah,
today?
I've got no idea. So basically, I'm a little bit behind on putting my sightings on. I don't know about you. So what we're going to do, for people that are out there who have been bird watching over the last 4 days, if you still want to put your sightings onto the Big County Birdwatch 2024 portal, you can do so. We'll leave it open until the end of the week. So probably close it on Saturday. Uh,
Yeah,
yeah. So we'll close it on Saturday. So you've got until the end of the week to pop your sightings on. And then what we'll probably do is might leave the status tab up and running. And if we then ping that out on social media and put it on the website, and people can log in and have a look and see how their sites did and what species were
yeah,
seen and who saw what. So I think that's probably the
yeah,
best way of doing it. Yeah,
yeah. Brilliant. Good idea.
good. Right. And we'll cover that all again a bit later on. But today, where were we?
So we started off at the names.
McDonald's.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah.
We had breakfast,
We haven't been to McDonald's for days.
at least two.
Contrary to what people think we've got season tickets, which we obviously haven't. Well, mine
We
ran out actually. Um, But yeah, we had a cheeky McDonald's for breakfast this morning,
did.
and then yeah, we got to the Nays about 9:15, 10 past 9.
Yep.
Actually, early for a change,
It was good.
and
Yeah.
yeah, a great number of people were already there waiting for us. Actually, the weather at that point was pretty good, a bit breezy, but it was good.
It
Uh,
wasn't bad actually. Yeah, it
yeah,
wasn't bad.
we had a good old wander around the site, didn't we?
Yeah, we started off obviously up the top by the tower, by the centre, and just had a wander down through the sycamore clump. We had a listen out for anything that might be in there, but there wasn't much really, was there? In fact, you know what? There was very little small stuff in the middle. They're very quiet. But then we got down to the escarpment and obviously overlooking the sea wall and the little freshwater lagoon there. Sorry, saltwater
All right.
lagoon.
Oh,
You're
back.
freezing again. You're freezing again.
Yeah, his internet's rubbish tonight. Sorry, everyone.
We'll get through it. That's fine. Yeah, I was just saying we walked through, we went up the escarpment, and you got the little tidal lagoons there, and we had a look there, and then we walked along to the corner, and we had a scan over the salt marsh, and a little bit more sea watching, and then meandered back through for sort of an early lunch, about 12:30, I think we finished, didn't we?
We did.
There or
Yeah,
thereabouts.
we
Yeah.
finished actually on time again.
We
We're
did.
getting quite. We're getting almost professional at this.
I don't know about that. Should we share some pictures? Do you want to do yours first?
Yeah, can do. If it all works.
Well,
Well,
if it doesn't, then
no,
we'll just
it
go
will
with the
do.
flow.
Do you know what? I had to restart the computer, didn't I? I had all the pictures all lined up, and of course,
Do you want me to do mine first?
yeah, go for it.
Because I'm kind of ready.
They're
Okay.
going to probably be the same as mine anyway. So
I expect so. So to start with, here we go. Here's the group.
let me just go back to Zoom.
And I think I counted 35 people in this group. And I'm not sure if that's everyone. I think it's everyone. But got the nice Naze Tower in the background behind us. Obviously 36 with me, of course. So yeah, really good group. And like I said, lots of familiar faces and some new ones as well, which is fantastic.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Of course, it can't be the big County Birdwatch 2024 without some fungi. So this one, Michael Goodchild, as we were leaving the first viewpoint where we watched a few Brent geese, we were walking away, and Michael said to me, "Oh, look, there's a fungi out there." So I thought I've got to take a picture of it. I've got no idea what it is. You got
Uh,
any clue on that one?
Probably a birch polypore.
Okay, it's growing quite high up, but it looked quite cool actually. I like that. And that was the small flock of Brent geese, or part of the small flock of Brent geese that we'd been watching a few moments previously. These are all dark-bellied Brent geese, of course, and they're lovely. You can hear them almost, well, pretty much from the top of the site where everyone walks their dogs. You can hear
Mm.
these geese all over the whole site, just honking away and barking away, and they make their lovely little noises, which we all associate with the Essex winter coast. So we all love Brent geese, don't we?
We do.
It's part of winter. When they all come back, you know that sort of winter's on its way. So it's a nice part of winter, definitely. Then we went around the corner and we walked along a little track towards a sycamore clump. And I think you and the part of the group had gone ahead. And Jan Lewis had stopped and he was looking through some bushes. Jan's hearing's pretty good. So I had a good idea of what he might have spotted. And he spotted this little gold crest. Just managed to get a partially focused shot. But it was flitting around like Billy-O. So they're always quite tricky to get onto, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Not
so that
easy.
was nice to
Not
see.
easy at all.
And I just think they've got a cheeky little face.
Yeah,
They really, they've got a lot of character, I think, Goldfinch and Goldcrest, sorry. And their face really shows their character, I think. And then there was quite a lot of sandalling on the beach, probably a good 30 or more in little groups. But I just like this picture of these two because of the mud and the reflections. It came out quite nice.
that's
So
nice.
good. And then we picked up a rock pipit up at the end, didn't we? And I actually heard this bird. It flew overhead and it flew quite low, so I heard it doing its seat call. And it landed fairly close to us. We were just hopping around and looking for something to eat.
Yeah, beautiful that is.
Nice, yeah, nice light on this. That's one thing I would say actually. Even though the conditions today were a bit challenging during the morning, the light was absolutely beautiful. It really was
Yeah,
nice.
and visibility was amazing today.
Oh, fantastic. It was only really as the Naze walk came to a close that the visibility started to kind of get worse and the weather drifted in. But I think this is the star bird of the day. So this was an eider, a female eider that Liz Huxley picked this up, I think.
Yeah, great, great finding.
Um,
That was really good.
yeah, really, really good. And you can see the big slopey bill. I might have a closer picture of it in a second. Oh, these are going a bit wrong. In fact, I know what I've done. I haven't filtered my pictures. Sorry about that. So,
I was just doing. I was just doing mine because I've got the Nays and Hornhaven in the same shots.
so you've got ring plover. We had a common ring plover again. Lots of common ring plover running around the beach, and one of them stood still for just a few moments and managed to snap the picture. And talking about snapping pictures, he doesn't know I've taken this, so I hope he's watching. This is Jan Lewis, and he's taking a picture of a herring gull. And you can't quite see because obviously the herring gull is a long way away, but the herring gull has got colorings.
Yeah,
I think they're on its right leg. I might be wrong. And it turns out that Jan told me a little bit later on that this particular bird, believe it or not, was the first bird that he ever took a picture of with rings on back in 2020. On I think it was he said it was on his roof, and he then took a picture of exactly the same bird a year later on his neighbour's roof. And now 4 years or 3 years later, sorry, he's taken a picture of it at the Nays. I mean, that's quite incredible, isn't it? And in all that time, Jan is the only person that's noticed this bird. So I personally think that the herring gull is actually stalking Jan. I think he's got a goal stalker. But I just think that's a really, I think
Um,
that's seriously, that's really cool. You know,
that
what's
is
the
cool.
chance of finding the bird that you first ever took a picture of as a ringed bird 4 years ago on the beach this morning? That's mad.
That's
Yeah,
crazy, crazy,
like
crazy.
that. And then we had a bar-tailed godwit, or quite well, three or four bar-tailed godwits. This is the first one that we saw. Ah, there we go. And I've got just a slightly closer picture of the eider with my zoomy camera. So you can see a few of the features there. And it did a bit of a flap as well. So not the best quality because it was a fair way out, but
Yeah, that's cool.
you can see some of the underwing features feathering as well here. So there you go. That's my pictures from the nose.
Well done.
You do yours?
To be fair, I'm not going to I'm going to bother now because
They're all the same.
same
Go
species.
on,
No, actually, I might have something different actually.
go for it. You can go first for Holland Haven.
Well, no, 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 don't worry about that. Right, so guess what I've got a picture of?
Uh, Go on. Not fungi. Oh,
Two bar-tailed
hey,
godwits and a
oh, so you got
black-headed gull.
and a black-headed gull. There you go.
And a
Your
black,
picture is different to mine.
they,
You've doubled the
well,
godwits and raised me a gull.
well, yeah, and then it all goes horribly wrong after that. So yeah, so that they, as Matt said, godwits on the beach.
Lovely.
Uh, there's my eider. Yours is
Yes,
better.
lovely. Excellent.
You can see what it is, long slopey bill, like
You
Matt
definitely
said.
can. I mean, their bill, for anyone that's not seen eider, their bill is just massive. It's a
Yeah.
great big sort of ski slope thing on the front of the bird's head. So yeah, that's good.
And it's not an easy bird to catch up with nowadays. They used to be quite common when I first started birding in the winter, but now if you see one or two a year in Essex, you're doing pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've only seen them in Essex 3 or 4 times in 6 or 7 years. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, not an easy bird. So yeah, bird of the day at the Nays for sure.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, and well done to Liz for picking that up.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, bit of diligent scanning then.
Liz,
That was pretty
Liz can
good.
definitely come again because she picked up a common scoter last time we were up there on a field trip, didn't she?
That's right.
In
In
the same
fact,
place.
in the same place. Ah,
Mm. Ah,
suspicion, suspicion.
yeah.
Mm.
Because she's on the site very regularly, isn't she? So
Yeah,
I'm wondering if there's like a little collection of underwater wildfowl that she can press a button and one of them just kind of boop, pops to the surface.
absolutely. And
And she goes,
also,
"Oh, look, there's a black guillemot."
did you
Yeah,
notice all those metal cages?
I did.
Now, I
Mm,
thought they had to put stones in to stop erosion.
yeah, I reckon it's Liz's
They
little collection of birds to impress us with. That's what I think it
Huxley's
is.
Huxley's Duck Farm.
Huxley's Duxley's.
Try saying that after a couple of pints and you might
Oh
not
my
want
goodness,
to go.
no, fair enough.
No,
No, seriously, well done, Liz. Common Scoter last time and Ida this time. So that's a couple of really good birds, actually. Really good. Thank you.
there's my rock pipit.
Excellent. Is that different to my rock pipit, or is that the same one?
It's downhill champion. This one, this
Okay.
one. Yes, and then
You've nailed yours to a piece of wood, though. That's cheating.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, mine was a bit distant. And then some nice sandling. Uh,
Lovely.
and then that's done for me for there.
That's a good picture. I like that. Yeah, that's lovely.
Yeah, do you know what? Sandling are always photogenic.
Hmm. And they're another bird. They don't keep, I mean, I know a lot of birds don't really keep still, but sanderling just don't keep still. They're constantly kind of moving around, aren't they? So
Yeah,
yeah, they're
exactly.
fun.
Yeah.
They're fun.
So
So
yeah,
we oh sorry, go on.
no, no, I have no idea what I was going to say.
Have we got
I think
anything in the
we,
chat? Do you want to check the chat? Can you see it?
yes. I can see. Oh, well, I could see it. Oh, yeah. So let's have a look. So, yeah. So we've got a lot of people watching tonight.
Oh, lovely. Thank you.
Um, so where should we start? Oh my word, there's loads. Oh, I don't know where to go here. So yeah, Rob M. He said like to give an enormous thank you to all those who helped organise and run the events for the last few days. It really was appreciated, and I really enjoyed every minute of it. the minute
Good,
of it.
good.
And then, yeah, a lot of people are saying thanks. Mo Jackson, very sad last evening of the big county round catch up. She said it's been really fantastic. Liz Huxley, hi all. It's been a great BCBW. Thank you. And then Jan Lewis, another great day. Many thanks, Matt and Steve. Tony Pickus, really enjoyed our walk and birding in the drizzle today at Holland Haven. Oh, Richard Chu, huge credit and thanks to Steve and Matt for organising and delivering such a brilliant 4-day BCBW programme, including the walks and YouTube shows. So thanks, Richard. What else we got? Yeah, Nick Warner. Hi to all. Just thought I'd check up on what I'd missed today in the bird world, and I hope we all had a fun day out. What else have we got?
Fun and wet, but it was fun, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. Tim Davis. Thanks, Matt and Steve, for the walks and entertainment. It's a pleasure. We aim to please. And then
we've got a good one there, actually. Sorry. Neil, something I just noticed on entering sightings. I'll if you do the others, I'll get something up on that quickly.
Yeah, Liz Huxley said my secret's out, so we rumbled you, Liz. No. So any ducks we know.
I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah, we were there. We had suspicions. Sherlock Turner. Yeah, Mark now has said razor strop fungus, aka birch polypore for the fungus.
Oh, nice, excellent. Thanks, Mark.
Good. Yeah, Mick Woodruff. He said not forgetting you, Steve and Matt, and all the others who led the walks.
Definitely, yeah. Big thanks to everyone. Yeah, we'll do that later. Yes.
Big teamwork. What else have we got? Yeah, there's a few things about sightings.
Okay.
So on Neil Sumner says on entering sightings, how do we enter a species which was present but not actually counted?
Okay, so let's have a very quick look at that. Thanks, Neil, for asking the question. Good question. So on the website, I think we all know, hopefully by now, how to get this screen up. But for anyone that doesn't, from the home screen, hopefully, hang on. There we go.
Tony, while you're there, Tony Pickett says, maybe a stupid question, but do we record the birds we have seen on the walks with you guys?
Yeah, well, only yes, of course you can, because what that will do is that will give you your individual total as well. So the data that will be fed through to Mick, the county recorder, he would look at multiple entries for the same walk and only count probably the one with the most birds on it, I expect, or extrapolate the variety of species from all the different entries. But if you put your entries on, A, you'll see where you are in terms of the rankings and so forth, if you're interested in that. B, if you went a different way round and saw something that we didn't, then yes, you might end up recording a species that hadn't been recorded. So yes, if you want to, that'd be really useful.
Yep.
So to answer Neil's question, homepage, scroll down, right-hand link here, click this, and then as you come down the page, you've got a bit of blurb at the top, and this little link just here goes straight to the recordings portal, as you can see. And you put your location in, the date and the start and the stop time. That's all the same as normal. You either fill your species in or search for the species that you want to add. Oops. And then you can put a total in here of how many fulmar you saw. Don't forget, highlight the fulmar in the box, press delete, brings all the boxes back underneath again, and then you can search for your next species. So kingfisher, there we go. 1 fulmar and 2 kingfisher, brilliant. Then what you can do is, and again, I won't be able to go through with this because I haven't filled it all out properly, of course, but if you see down the bottom here, there's this yellow bar. If you need to enter additional sightings, tick this box. So you tick this, and then when you go to click next, you'll get a list of your sightings that you've already entered using the boxes above. And then there'll be some blank spaces underneath that you can then put your sightings in if you've seen something different. So if you saw I don't know, a flamingo, you can pop it in and record it that way. All right. So hopefully that answers the question. Fingers crossed.
I missed a couple of people off, so sorry.
Okay.
Those
That's
people,
right.
People who are watching and going, he's missed me off. Sorry. Stanley Davis, lots of good birds at the Nays and Holland Havens Day. Thanks, Steve and Matt. And he said he counted 67 species from the 2 walks today. He might have forgotten something though. But
Up until today, I'd never met Stanley Davis. So I've seen his name on the WhatsApp groups lots of times because he's often putting things on there. And you said you'd met him, and I never had. So I didn't know what he looked like. And we were down on the sea wall, and I was kind of watching stuff. And there was this young chap at the end with a scope, and he kept on seeing things quickly. I was like, oh, he's quite good. So I thought I'd have a chat with him later on. I said, what's your name? And he said, Stan. I was like, okay, good to meet you. So yeah, so it's really nice to meet somebody that you've seen the name of. So yeah, hi, really nice to meet you.
good. And then we've got one message from I think this is the final one so far. Kevin O'Connor. He says he's missing Essex birding. Kevin's now in Norwich.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you're permanently there, Norwich, or, not in Norwich, or just visiting. But he said, "Great to see all this activity. Great to see all the activity this weekend."
Yeah, I think he's working up there now. I think, as far as I know.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So,
Oh no,
um,
and then Neil's come back. He said, "Sorry, Matt, it doesn't answer the question."
oh, okay. W in what way?
Well,
Explain.
he said, "Sorry, Matt, it doesn't answer." So, e.g., he didn't count wood pigeon and doesn't know how many. How do we enter not counted?
Right. So for that, if you just the only thing you can do is put a one in the box. That's it. There isn't an option to put seen but
Right.
not recorded. So
Yeah.
if you just
Okay.
enter one, or just take a guesstimate. If you haven't actually counted how many individual wood pigeon you saw, if you think to yourself, well, actually, I saw a flock of about 30 and then about 80 and then three, you can put 113. That's probably what I would do, to be fair. Okay.
Hopefully that answers you, Neil.
Fingers crossed. If not, then yeah, put it in the chat, and we'll see where we go from there.
And that's it so far on the chat.
Brilliant, excellent. Right, should we do? So after we got back to the centre, didn't we? Roughly on time, and then
We
we had a
did.
nice lunch.
Yep.
Had a toasted sandwich, which was delicious, and the Nays legend Daryl Style wandered along and had a quick chat as well.
Yep.
And
That was good. Yep. Always good.
I kind of found out again how many hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours Daryl puts in to see all the amazing things he does. So well done him for doing that.
The man's a legend.
He absolutely is. And then we bombed across in the pouring rain to Holland Haven, didn't we?
We did. Yeah, it wasn't
Hmm.
the best weather when we arrived. In
No.
fact, if I was on my own, I'd have gone home. Literally, I
Well,
think, you know what? Go
we
home.
got there. There was quite a few cars there. People getting out of the cars. Steve was like, "Right, we've got to go. We've got to get these people and find lots of birds." My idea was to sit in the cars and set up a WhatsApp group just between the few of us that were there. 15, 20 people, I think there were. And just do a car watch. So we could have done the big county car watch, but you weren't up for that. You thought, let's go for it. Let's go and see some real birds. And we did, didn't we?
Did. Yes.
Yeah. And we had a
Actually,
wonder.
in fact, when we parked up, there was a car next to me that was like had some pumping techno music going
Mhm.
on, and I thought, "Oh, who's that yobbo in that car?" And it was good old Michael Goodchild. So he's got quite good taste in music. So
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I prefer something a bit rockier, but it's pretty good.
Well, I think because Michael has been really full of energy and definitely one of the, a real live wire for the walks that he's attended. So I think that's how he kind of gets himself going. He listens to a bit of techno music or dance music in the car, and then he's good to go and run around the reserve and find lots of stuff. So yeah, well done. Good.
Perhaps we should try that.
Maybe, yeah.
Cool, 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 cool.
Okay.
So yeah,
Well,
so we had a wander around. So we obviously it was weather wasn't great, but we had a wander around the bushes, didn't we? Which was pretty good.
yeah, we went past the 5 bar gate that's got 6 bars and had a little look there, and then we went past the 6 bar gate. You said it's probably called the 5 bar gate, and and we had a nice little tit flock, didn't we?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, yeah, nice
And
long tail tits. Yeah, it was nice.
a couple of gold crests in there as well, which was good.
Yep. And then we had a wander down to the sluice. Nothing, but I think that was a med goal flew past, wasn't there? Med goal.
Yeah, there was first year Med goal you picked up in flight, actually. Yeah, it was a good spot.
Yeah, and lots of herring gulls and bits and bobs. And then we just spent a bit of time up at the pillbox.
Hmm.
So good 360-degree view. And it was pretty lively up there actually, considering the weather was a little bit rubbish.
It's
Lots of
good.
gulls, and then bird of the day for the Holland Haven for me was you picked up a first year yellow leg gull,
Hmm.
which was
Yeah,
really good.
it wasn't that heavy either, to be fair. It didn't flap much.
Uh,
Yeah, sorry.
That's poor. That was very poor.
That's terrible, isn't it? Yeah. That's as bad as Fungi from yesterday, isn't it?
You can tell it's the end of the weekend, can't you?
Yeah, I'm not going to give
Um,
up the day job, don't worry.
yeah, so there was, yeah, we had, the first year yellow leg goal, which was nice. Then it sadly flew off. But there was, there was,
Just a sparrowhawk sitting I mean, you picked up a sparrowhawk like a million miles away. And peregrine, I think Tim
yeah,
Davis and the peregrine, as far as I know.
I think it was,
Oh,
oh, James Hudson.
oh, was it James? Okay, well done, James. Good, good, good stuff.
Who found that?
Uh,
I think if I'm wrong, sorry, sorry. Um, yeah, what
I
else was
think,
there? Yeah, Turnstone on the rocks.
yeah, it's a few bits and bobs, but everyone started to get a bit cold and wet. So we were discussing it was kind of like quarter to three, wasn't it? And
Yep.
the walk was due to finish at half three. So we kind of thought, well, people are starting to get a bit cold, a little bit wet, and so forth. So we said, do people want to stand for another half an hour or so, or should we start making our way back? And everyone kind of said, yeah, let's make our way back. Jan Lewis then said to me, I'm going to go down towards French Point, see if I can find a purple sandpiper. So I thought, well, I quite fancy that as well. So
Uh,
what was going to be a gentle walk back to the cars in the dry turned into a walk up to French Point. But to be fair, the rain did stop actually, didn't it?
it did, and then a few people then made their way back, but
Hmm.
actually a load of people joined us.
Yep.
Still, good three-quarters of the group joined us.
Yeah, it's good.
Sadly, we didn't find a purple sandpiper, but we gave it a jolly good shot.
Hmm.
Um, but we saw something a little bit sad, didn't we?
Oh, yeah, we'll come to that. Yeah, we'll save that for the photos in a second, shall we?
Okay, we'll do that because
Yeah.
that
Oh,
might be number one in our photograph. So,
oh, okay. All right. Okay.
I'll perhaps you do your photographs first, then, because then we can talk about it.
But it wasn't, it's not too sad. Don't worry. No need to switch off. But it was just a
No,
bit sad. Yeah. And then we kind of came home, didn't we?
we did. We got
Yeah.
home early. You've been busy working.
Well, sort of.
I needed a very soaking a hot bath because I was absolutely perished cold today.
Hmm. Well, my heating's broken at the moment, so it only comes on when the hot water comes on. I've got a guy coming out to fix it. So at the moment, yeah, it's not very warm in here, so I might have a shower after this, I think.
To warm up. Yeah, absolutely. Let me just check
Definitely.
that.
But let's do some pictures. Right, here we go. So these are from Holland Haven. So first of all, this is one of the saddest looking pictures I've ever seen, actually. So this is a group of birders all huddled together, trying to shelter from the wind that was blowing and the rain that was blowing towards us.
That's
But no, I think everyone, to be fair, everyone's got smiles on their faces, actually. So despite the slightly damp and dreary conditions, I think we all still had fun. And
everyone's smiling. Everyone's
everyone's smiling.
smiling.
Yeah,
Which is good.
exactly. There's some thumbs up there as well. Yeah, very good. Excellent. So it was good fun. It was good.
I like
This
that.
little chap,
Oh,
oh, he was mega. There was a
was
great,
mega.
wasn't there? Just bobbing around quite close. And I think he was as interested in watching us as we were him.
In
Um,
fact, at one point we were wetter than he was. So
yeah, I think we were. Yeah. He came right up out of the water for a brief second, didn't he? He kind of, got his head and chest were right out of the water, kind of like looking at us to see what we were. So that
it's
was fun.
nice.
That's a picture of the first winter yellow leg gull that
That's
flying.
nice.
Unfortunately, I didn't manage to get a picture on the ground, but as it flew off. Oh, another one. There you go. Sorry. But this is a sad
Oh,
story. Oh, so
oh,
well, we'd seen a few Brent geese flying past, and I picked up one a fair way out, but heading straight toward in my scope, heading straight towards me, literally a head-on view. And it was quite low down over the water. I didn't say anything because everyone else was watching, I think, watching the peregrine at the time. But and it was obviously another Brent goose that we'd already seen a few of. Um, but about 3 or 4 minutes later, somebody said, "Oh, there's something splashing around at the end of the rocks off French
mm.
Point." And you got your bins up, and it was this Brent goose, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's a young one, so it's like born
Mm.
this year, and it
Hmm.
was all on its own.
Yep. And it kind of got out of the water and it had a little walk round. So I mean, I don't think he's injured. I think it's okay. There's obviously a loose feather there, but that's what happens. Um, but it kind of walked around for a bit. Looked quite lost, didn't it,
Yep, it did.
on its own? And then it started kind of feeding on all the sort of algae and stuff on the rocks. Um, and I think it just shows. I would imagine when we were discussing this, weren't we? I'd imagine the bird's sort of flown some distance over the water.
Yeah,
Probably got separated from the group that it was with, and kind of crash landed a little bit at Holland Haven. Luckily, not injured and able to feed for itself. But
yeah,
the first thing it wants to do is feed because obviously it's
yeah.
absolutely shattered.
It was just busy feeding all the time,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
yeah,
I mean, hopefully, like tomorrow morning, a flock will come past and he'll spot him,
mm,
and then off and maybe catch up with his family on the
yeah,
Thames or somewhere.
yeah. Fingers crossed. I'm sure he'll be okay. But yeah, I mean, nice to see a young bird like this so close, but just quite sad that it was on its own. It's been separated. I was like, oh, poor thing.
Yeah,
So
because we were saying it's been a pretty poor breeding season for Brents this year. There's over very few juveniles around, so hopefully this boy or girl will, you know, carry on its journey south.
yeah, fingers crossed. So if anyone is in Holland Haven the next day or two, um, let us know if there's. Hopefully there'll be no brink geese on the beach anymore. Hopefully this will have gone and found some others. So yes.
Absolutely, yeah,
And
absolutely.
of course, we can't have a walk at this weekend without some fungi. So this was on the way back to the car, and I for the life of me, I can't remember what this was called again.
I think that's butter wax cap again.
Butter wax cap. Okay, lovely colour. And then we had another one that Steve said looked like a bit like a boiled potato, which I must admit I agree with him. So that can be boiled potato cap, I'm going to call that, unless Mark knows any different or anyone else watching. And then,
And then this was amazing, right? So we left Holland Haven. I'm driving back, and it's like we were very conscious of the fact that we've got to get back because there's stuff to do for tonight's show. And we came along the road, and there's like traffic lights, and it's like, oh no! Quickly check Google Maps, red line of traffic. Anyway, then Matt said, "Is that fungus by the side of the road?" Next minute, I know the lights are green, but they changed green. He's out. He's out with his phone taking a picture of the fungus while the traffic's going. Oh my word! And did we get through the lights? No.
it wasn't my fault. There was two cars in front of us. It wasn't
No,
there.
the driver in front of us. Oh, it was hilarious.
Oh my goodness, that was quite funny actually.
I
So
bet
yeah,
the car. I bet the car behind thought, "What is he doing?
what is he doing? Yeah, what's
What a
that
muppet!"
madman doing?
Oh, brilliant.
Brilliant,
Oh,
fantastic. Right, okay, there you go. That's my pictures. Have you got ones from Holland Haven lined up?
I have, but you know what? Again, guess
Go
what?
on. Doesn't matter. It's fine.
Right, I'll share some pictures then because right, get ready for this. Get ready for a mirror image of Matt's pictures. So there you go. It's a Brent goose.
It is a Brent goose.
It's a Brent goose. So,
Oh,
yeah, we've seen that one, but it's not. It's a nice Brent goose.
it's a
Um,
lovely Brent goose. Yeah.
how about that one?
Oh,
Nice,
that's a
very.
big, a bedraggled goldcrest.
It's a very bedraggled and slightly annoying looking. He looks a very annoyed.
Look
Look at
at
that.
this. Look at the state of that. That's a bit like one of those paparazzi shots you get of a celebrity that hasn't got their makeup on and they're having a bad hair day.
Yeah, we just come out of the nightclub at 2 in the morning, and
Yeah. Cool.
some
What are you
blokes there
taking
with
a
a
picture of
lens
me
up.
like this for?
There's a bloke there with a lens up their nostrils. It's like, yeah, okay.
Oh,
But yeah,
fantastic.
gold pressed. Yeah, look, there you go. Grey seal
Seal. Lovely.
and your yellow leg gull.
Oh, yeah, let go. Excellent.
Yeah, and
Brilliant.
that's it. So
To be honest with you, Holland Haven wasn't really conditioned to be getting your gear out in anyway. It was a bit too damp and wet, but yeah, we got a couple of snaps. So, and we saw some nice things.
it
Yes,
was good. Yeah, really good day. Really good
it was
day.
very good. So, is there anything in the chat? Because we've got a little something lined up for the end of the show, the end of
Oh
the whole
man,
thing.
it's all going horribly wrong.
Oh, go on. Oh, what have I done
That's
wrong?
fine. No, there's nothing.
Is Neil telling me off again for something? Go
No,
on.
no, 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 no. I was
Oh,
just checking YouTube and it started playing and it was like, oh no. It's no, but nothing in the chat.
okay. All right, cool.
Don't think I'm just going to double check again. No, we're all good. Oh, Neil said, yeah, okay, thanks. He said, so
Oh,
yeah,
brilliant.
it's all good.
Good stuff. Right.
Cool.
Okay, so let me see if I can work this out. I think we. Oh no, I'll tell you what we haven't done. Oh, blimey! Wow, hold on.
What haven't we done?
Wow, we haven't done the most important thing.
What?
Here we go. I'll show you in a minute.
People's pictures?
Yes, people have sent in some pictures, and I've got them already and didn't show them. Terrible.
Well done.
Here we
I
go.
apologise if we're both rambling on tonight.
Yeah, it's okay. Just this is fine. Okay. Can you see a picture of a common darter dragonfly thing?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, good. Right. So
Cool.
this is Ben Rumsby at Raynham Marshes. Actually, we saw one of these yesterday, I think. There are still one or two dragonflies buzzing around, aren't there?
Yeah, I mean the temperatures. I mean, we had a
Mm.
few bright sunny spells today, and it's not cold. Well,
Yeah, no.
coldish, but it was okay if you're sheltered.
Yeah, and we had the willow emerald damselfly yesterday. So,
Migrant
you,
hawk as well.
yeah, you will see a few of these things still, and they might look a little bit discoloured. This one actually looks quite nice, to be
Yeah,
honest with you.
really
Pretty
nice
good.
male. Yeah,
Yeah.
lovely.
Um, this is a good bird. I haven't
Oh,
seen any of these yet this autumn. So, obviously, red poll. Um,
so what are these
very
called
nice.
now? What are these called
You
now?
know what? I don't know. I mean, it's a lesser red pole, but I've
Yeah,
got no
let's,
idea. I think is it just a red pole? I don't know.
no, I don't know. Don't know.
Not sure. Um, if anyone knows what red poles are called now, can you let us know?
I guess it's still less a red pole, but
I would imagine so at the moment. Has it actually officially been lumped, or is it going to happen? I don't know.
pass. I think it has been, but
Okay. All right.
sure
Anyway,
someone will tell us. So,
I'm going to call it Dave. That's what I'm going to call it. So there you go. Right. Dave the red pole. Thank you, Ben. Oh, that's a good bird. Cattle egret at Raynham. Very good.
with Fred the cow.
With Fred. So the cattle egret must be called Wilma, of course. Sorry. Oh God. This always happens at the end of day four, doesn't it?
Oh, do you know what? I think we're like delirious now.
Okay. This is a good bird though,
Oh,
especially
that's
this
nice.
time of year. And again, it's late. Getting late for one of these, isn't it? This is a young, looks like a young hobby with this streaking on the breast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
very good.
cool. That's really good.
Yeah, and another picture from a slightly different angle.
Oh, yeah, definitely young bird. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you've got the pale tip wing coverts and mantle and so on. So yeah, very good.
I mean, we had swallow and house martin today, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, yeah.
Which is, oh, on the thermal.
Oh, so who's this from and what is it? Go on.
It's from Dave Dutton and it's Grey Partridge.
You've looked to the top left of the screen, haven't you?
Other than that, I would never have known what that was.
Well, no, actually, you're wrong. It's from Dave Dutton. It's two grey partridges. So there you go.
That's amazing.
That's incredible. I love that. Thanks, Dave.
I need to get my thermal camera out.
Oh, and also, hang on a minute. I don't know if this is going to play properly on here. So this is from Dave Dutton, and you can see it's Widgeon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Look at that.
So these are presumably taken at night or in
Oh,
poor light, I'd imagine.
yeah, I would imagine sort of dusk or certainly,
Oh, that's
into the
cool.
evening. And what I love is the fact, look how hot the heads are compared to the rest of the body.
Yeah.
That just shows how well insulated these birds are. They're not losing much heat at all, apart from through the top of their head.
No, that's amazing.
Superb.
Yeah, thermal camera's a great thing, isn't it? Oh, he's got a woodcock as
A
well.
woodcock. Yeah. You know what? I mean, to see a woodcock, normally you kind of only see them when they get flushed.
Yeah.
Or if it's really, really cold winter, you might see them coming out and feeding. But yeah, Dave's obviously just stood and scanned and picked up woodcock. So yeah, fantastic. And that
Oh,
actually reminds me very briefly.
he's talking about that. Yeah, I was going reminded me as well.
Yeah, a seamless link. We're almost professional. We're hoping to organise, and I'm waiting to hear back from our friends up at Viking in Halesworth. We're hoping to organise an evening. Let me just come out of this for a second. It's going to be like an afternoon stroke evening where we go up to a cafe called Old Hall near Southwold, which overlooks the River Blythe. And there's some salt marsh and a few trails and stuff you can walk around. Don't know the date yet. We're fingers crossed, maybe looking at Sunday, November the 24th, but we're just waiting to hear back whether it's viable in terms of staffing and the cafe being open for us. But the idea is to meet up with representatives from Zeiss and Viking, and they're going to there's a new range of Zeiss binoculars called HDXs, which I've not seen yet. So they're going to bring some of them with them. We get to do an afternoon walk at around about probably 2:30 p.m. To try the binoculars out for a bit. Then it's back to the cafe for a cup of coffee, and then we go out again with the thermals.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
If anyone's interested in, looking at the new HDXs or trying out some Zeiss thermals, and they are really good, um, please let us know. You can send an email to any of the email addresses. So info.ebws@gmail.com or the ebwstalks@gmail.com, or just subscribe to our newsletter because I'll send out another newsletter about it, I'm sure, in due course when the date's confirmed. Um, and Viking said they'll be doing some deals on the day as well. So if you're interested in getting some of this gear, you better get a good deal and you better try it out in the field first, which is really, really good.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Okay, right, that's that done. Okay, let's go back into the pictures very quickly. There's just a few more left. So Dave's Woodcock. Then we got these are from Glenmore. So we bumped into Glenn this morning. A couple of turnstone at the nose and a little flock of oyster catcher. Oh,
Oh,
he had this lovely
yeah.
lady or chappie at the end of Stone Point. We couldn't see this from where we scanned. Glenn said you'd really have to go right the way up to the end of Stone Point, which is quite a long walk. But yeah, short-eared owl, very
That's
nice.
nice.
And a Ringo, a common
Yeah,
ringed plover.
that's nice.
Fantastic.
Really
Thanks for
good.
those, Glenn. And then Jan Lewis sent in some pictures as well. We've got a kestrel, looks like a female bird.
Yep.
These are from the Nays. A long-tailed tit in the wind. Oh, that's the Ida.
Excellent.
Lovely.
Oh,
Two,
that's better. Oh, that's better than that's
that's
better.
really nice. Yeah, two bar-tailed goblets. You can really see the features there. The slightly upcurved bill, the sort of scalloped plumage, the shorter tibia, I think, the top part of the leg,
Yep.
and the supercilium, the eye stripe. Those are really the things you're looking for with bar-tailed. Lovely picture, I like that. The rock pipit,
Hey.
and then a really nice slow level shot of
Oh,
sand as
low
well.
level. Nice
Yeah,
depth of field. Yeah, lovely.
yeah, nice blurred background, and yeah, really nice. And you got a colouring brain goose, which is interesting.
Fantastic.
There you go. So hopefully Jan will report that, and maybe if you can let us know in time for the next bird of Essex, if you get the history of this bird back, that'd be good.
Yeah, lovely. Oh, that's nice.
And that was the Goldcrest, a slightly better picture than the one I had earlier on. So yeah, well done.
Now, well done, Jan.
And this was before we got there.
Yep.
Bit greedy, I think, really. He got there early and he saw gannets. So we didn't manage to catch any gannets, did we? They must have been there just before
No,
we got.
no. I think they must have just come through in the first couple of hours of daylight and then just mooched off down the coast or something.
That's pretty close though for Essex, to get that much detail on a photo. That's good.
Yeah, it's good.
And then we've got a photograph that's been emailed into us from a chap called Mark Odell. And I think he bumped into the Rumsbys and they suggested he sends his picture into us for this evening's show. And this is a Dartford warbler at Rainham Marshes, which is very nice.
Good. Always a good bird to see in Essex.
Yeah, definitely. So thanks a lot for that, Mark. And then finally, we've got a U-27 battleship from Michael Rumsby at Rainham. I don't. It's not a battleship. I don't know what it is. I don't do ships.
Is that one of ours?
Um, I've got no idea. I don't know. Sorry, I'm not sure. He may have put it in the. Hang on a minute. Brazil U-27 boat from the Thames. There you go.
Oh, it's Brazilian Navy,
Brazil.
mate.
Oh, Brazilian. Okay, right, cool. That's
Yeah.
quite cool.
Do you
I
know what?
like
It
that.
cost 124.2 million pound. That did dollars.
Have you just looked
No,
it up?
yeah. I multitask, mate. Google.
Unbelievable.
I think I could have got it a bit cheaper, but anyway, it's
And of
not.
course, the final viewer's photo of the event has to be a fungi. Hey,
Amazing.
these are that. Is that another one of those parasol ones?
No, I think that's something
Oh,
different.
okay.
That'd be the white tipped mushroom. I've no idea what it is.
I almost believed you then for a second.
No
Okay,
idea.
brilliant. Fantastic. Thanks for
Uh,
those.
Thanks for those sending those in. And Stan Davis has just said it's just called red pole now.
What, the fungi?
No,
Oh, the
the
red
cow.
pole was called Dave.
No, the cow.
That was
Uh,
Frank.
See what I did there? Red pole. Anyway, never mind.
Oh,
Yeah,
don't worry.
just red pole.
Okay, just red pole. Right. I think that's all of them, isn't it?
It is. I think that's yes,
There's
yeah,
coos and all. They've all been lumped. I think the whole lot.
absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
All right.
cool. And then yeah, we're all up to date on the chat.
There you go. Right. Let's do a little video. So I'll put together. Hopefully it will work. I literally doing this so late. I haven't had a chance to look at it. So if it goes wrong a little bit in the middle or something, you'll have to forgive me. But the idea is to have a little summary video of the last 4 days. So we'll mute cameras and microphones and sit back. This lasts about 6 minutes, so we're going to kind of finish on time, which is mad. I don't know what's going on.
We'll
Let's
be
see if I
back
can
in a
find
minute.
it
We'll be
anyway.
back in 6 minutes.
Yeah, hopefully. I've just got to find it first. Hold on. Oops. And there we go. Right. Can you see a blank screen?
I can see a blank screen. Perfect.
Excellent. You're not going to see me for 6 minutes or hear me for 6 minutes.
And likewise.
Yes. So we'll be back in about 6 minutes. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye.
Later. Enjoy. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant,
Oh,
brilliant.
here we go. All people are joining. Yay! There we go. Simon, Jerry, Mel, Ben, Mark, Neil. Excellent. Just waiting for Mark. Hello.
Mark's probably
Oh,
asleep.
Does everyone want to unmute themselves and we're going to have a great big argument? Ready? Three, two, one, let's go.
unmute.
Brilliant.
Excellent. Hello, everyone.
Evening
Hi.
all.
We just thought it'd be nice to bring all the people that led walks over the weekend back on at the end of the event, just to really say thank you to everyone who's taken part over the weekend and to say goodbye. And I think we've got a bit of feedback somewhere. I don't know if
I think
someone's got.
someone's got YouTube playing in the background there.
I think that's my parents in the other room.
It's fine. It's fine.
That's absolutely fine. That's no
It's fine.
problem.
Don't worry. It's the end of the
Okay,
show.
we'll live with it. So yeah, just thank you very much to all of you guys around the screen here for leading the walks and for getting people infused and involved. I think it's been a very successful event, as we said earlier on, and we have seen some really good birds actually. If we have a quick look at the latest sort of status screen, if I can get it up very quickly. Obviously, this isn't up to date, but this is kind of going to be a live idea of what's happening at the moment. So hold on. There we go. Right. Let me see if I can share this quickly.
It's sort of parlour behind Simon.
We've got a delivery at the moment. Would you believe it?
Wow. Amazon? Or is it
No,
Deliveroo?
Ocado.
Hey. If you get a big plate of Chinese or Indian in the next few minutes, I'm not going to be very happy.
No, just Ocado.
Right. So this is the status screen. So then 62 entries so far. We've got 15 pending review. That means we just need to review them and get them live, which we will do.
Yep.
26 locations covered, a total so far, and there is obviously stuff to be added, of 139 species. And you've got patch rankings on here. So again, not completed results, of course. But the number one patch is still Ben, miles ahead, with 91 for Rain and Marshes. So really good work there. Well done. Species. I mean, there is a list on here of the species, but if we click on the number of sightings, most numerous at the top here, of course, you can see blue tit, carrion crow, magpie, wood pigeon, and so forth. And then if we go to the bottom, we've had things like, there we go, woodcock, obviously, with Dave, tawny owl, swallow, as we said, red-throated diver, redneck grebe.
Oh, what was that?
Oh, don't know. That's good. Raven, missile thrush, mandarin, and so forth. Not sure. Helmeted guinea fowl seems to make its way in there every year. So I think someone's having a laugh.
Yeah.
That's lunch.
Probably
Not guilty this year.
in your Ocado delivery, Simon.
Oh, it could be. I'll check in a minute.
You got the canvas back on there, so somebody managed to get the canvas back, which is good. So yeah, there's some good stuff there. And then finally, very finally, if we go back to the top, you can go on the entries and see who's seen what, and you can sort that by how many walks they've been on and how many species they've seen as well. So yeah, there are lots and lots of people on there too, and that's going to be updated as we go as well. So yeah, there we go. Right, okay, let's stop that screen there.
Cool. Well done.
So yeah, I think it's been good, hasn't it?
That's been excellent.
Yeah,
really, really good. Simon, if you've got any mushrooms in your Ocado order, maybe you could take a picture and we can add them to the fungi.
Going to be the big county birdwatching fungus week walk next year.
Yeah, we need a subsection on the website, don't we?
Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Just to remind everybody, it's only 6 months away to the next big county birdwatch, which is Friday the 11th till Monday the 14th of April. So a date for your diaries, everyone.
Yeah.
Going to be some early starts for those walks.
I can't wait.
Thanks, Mark. Brilliant. And I thought we wanted to end the event on a high note, but now I'm depressed already.
Not a great time of year though, April. You're looking forward to the late spring and summer. Fantastic time of year.
Yeah, be good.
Definitely.
But
Done a
definitely
super job, guys. You have well done.
Yeah.
Well
So
done.
can we go around and see what people's highlights were. If I call out names, because then it makes sense on the screen for what people can see. So Neil, you go first. Have you got a particular highlight or something that stands out from you from the weekend or from the walks that you ran?
Yeah, I think it has to be the bearded tits yesterday. So I was joking about the fact they just became background birds. They were just there, and the eight flying above that actually even managed to get as dots on the camera, just a bridge camera, was quite surprising. So they were really shining nice and gingery, not gingery in the sunshine. It was superb, and to have them there in front of us on the reeds while we're scanning and looking at the water birds and scanning for birds of prey was very nice.
Good. Yeah, we didn't see. I didn't see bearded tit this weekend. So yeah, well done. Mel, any highlights?
Probably the mandarins, male mandarins, and maybe the kingfisher, probably because one of the ladies had not seen that, so that was really nice. But yeah, no, they were just really nice walks with really nice people, the same as probably everybody has had the same.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Mark, highlight.
Best birds was the spotted redshank, I think. You know, we don't see many on the Stour estuary at all. You know, never more than one bird at a time. So it was great to hear it and then see it do its nice little feeding pattern. Yeah, that was tip top.
Cool, good. Jerry?
Two things I think I'd like to say on the birds. Certainly, when we were down at Wallasey to see the male hen harrier just doing a fly past in front of all of us. We were standing up on the seawall, and it just flew from left to right, just the other side of the cars. It was a beautiful sight. It presented itself well. We all got excellent views. But probably the highlight really was to watch the peregrine hunting amongst the murmuration of starlings and actually take a starling and to see that. I think that's probably once in a lifetime that you'll be fortunate to see that. So that was a fabulous sight. Sorry for the starling, but yeah.
Yeah. Ben?
So yeah, two things for me. What bird wise, I guess the hawfinch on the Friday, that was a patch tick for me. So I was really, really happy with that. But also I just want to say thank you to everyone that did come on the walk. That was the biggest walk I have ever led. I really appreciate everyone that came along for that.
Good. Simon, oh, is that what was in your delivery?
That's the cat.
Yeah. Hello. What's the cat's name?
She's a house cat.
What's the cat's name?
Flossie.
Oh, Flossie. Oh.
He's gone. Disgusted, she is.
Don't blame her.
What about you guys? Did you have a highlight from your Haybridge walk?
I mean, ignoring any fungi or toadstools we saw, it was. I mean, the weather was fantastic for my. Particularly first thing, it was absolutely still. Was mild. We had a good crowd as well. But I think if I had to choose a bird highlight, it was probably the rock pipit, actually, that just sat still for a long while out in plain view and allowed two or three people who'd never actually seen rock pipit. So
that's good.
It's an inconspicuous species, not an easy one when you're starting out on birding, but it presented itself fantastically. So yeah, rock pipit, I think.
Brilliant. And what about you, Steve?
Well, do you know what, mate? I mean, the raptors have been good this weekend. As Jerry said, the hen harriers were cool. The peregrine, the osprey at Fingering Hoe yesterday was good.
Yes.
So they're my bird highlights. Angela, can I just say, Matt, it's been wonderful spending the weekend with you.
Yeah, it's been good. Yeah, it's been
we
good
ought
fun.
to do it more often.
We should. Yeah, definitely.
When's the wedding?
It does go quickly and it's good fun. Really enjoyed spending the weekend with you as well. And again, the same as I think Ben said and a couple of others have said, massive thank you and really enjoyed everyone coming on the walks, all the interaction, all the questions and comments and particularly the cup of coffee from Gillian and the delicious Ferrero Rocher from Sarah that lasted about 20 minutes last night. I did quite well.
You got mine.
Oh, really? Mine went gone, done. I think highlights for
one
me.
or a whole box of them.
It was a box. It was a small box, but it was a box, and the whole box is gone. Yeah, the whole box is gone.
20 minutes.
Very
One of
much
those double
easy.
stack boxes.
Yeah.
And I think highlights for me, obviously the bacon roll from Manningtree Cafe station. That was thanks, Mark.
We're going to be sponsored by them next year, aren't we?
I reckon so. Yeah, that's a good idea actually. The field parasol fungi that was as big as my foot. That was amazing. That was really good. Birds, it's got to be the male marsh harrier, hen harrier, and the osprey. And probably the hen harrier just about takes it for me because they're just so special. But yeah, it's been a great week, and huge thanks to everyone, and thanks to you guys as well for doing it. It's been really, really good.
And also a big, huge thank you to all the staff and the volunteers at the various reserves that we've been at, the EWT reserves, the RSPB reserves, and the RSPB people, and the ladies certainly at Hanningfield in the cafe did well. Finger in Hoe, I think they said they had an excellent day. It's everybody's joined in. It's been a real team effort, and thanks to everyone, especially around the screen here this evening. Thanks, guys.
Absolutely.
Thanks to Tina and Annette for.
Well, I was going to say thanks to Tina for putting up with me doing this, but she's gone to Hungary, so she's just left, gone. She had enough. It's all over. It's gone away.
She come to her senses.
No, she did have to put up with me for the first half. So yeah, and obviously there's preparation and stuff. So thanks as always to Tina, and to partners of all of us around here who, putting time and effort into stuff. So yeah, really appreciate it. Thank you,
Matt.
So we'll see. We'll be back in 2025.
Absolutely. Is there anything in the chat? There's lots of thanks going on. Yep. Nicholas Warner, I think, is already looking forward to next year. Okay, that's good. And also that means that Christmas will have gone, which is good. So
Michael Goodchild, thanks Matt and Steve and everyone else involved with the Big County Birdwatch. I've had a great 2 days birding. Look forward to next year.
Good. Jan Lewis said, brilliant job. Well done to all the organisers. So yeah, well done to everyone. I've got Tony Critcher.
Yep.
You said, go on.
No, go on.
He had 2 rock pipits land on his car at Point Clear Beach on Friday.
Wow.
And they both left a message on the paintwork, which is nice. And we've got one final one. Yeah.
Well, it's Neil who was on there tonight. He said, well done, Matt and Steve, for the organisation, commitment and energy for the 4 days and being such great ambassadors for and making birding such fun. Well, I mean, we all trying to get out the same message. Birding's great for you, great for your brain, mental health, and it's just good fun, and you meet so many nice people. So well done to everyone, really.
Definitely. Good stuff. Yep. Big round of applause all round. Well done, everyone. I think that's it. That's the end of Big County Birdwatch 2024. We're going to be looking forward to Big County Birdwatch 2025, probably taking place in April, I think.
11th to the 14th.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, brilliant. Good. There you go.
In the program.
I'll book my date. I'll book my holiday now. So yeah, fantastic. Looking forward to it. Okay, right. And that means lots more time to sample those delicious bacon rolls at the Manningtree Station Cafe. There's a space here on my jumper available. On that note, I think we'll say goodbye. Okay, so
see you for an early sea watch tomorrow, Matt.
Sorry.
See you for an early sea watch tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Yeah, I'll be up for that. I'll text you in a minute. Okay.
Oh, there's no stopping him. Thanks,
Say
everybody.
goodbye.
Thanks for watching.
Take care. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.